Okay, let's see if this is working. Hi, everybody. So, as usual, I am doing a live in like a spur of a moment thing. And see if I can put my comments here. That is my biggest thing. I can never see comments. Let's see if I can fix that. All right. Hi, Karen. Ooh, hi, Vina. How you doing? Thank you so much for coming. All right, so I see comments on YouTube. And hopefully I'll be able to see if there are any comments on hi, Danka and Natalie. Hi for Belgium. How are you? Okay, so yeah. Oh, hi Terry. How are you? Oh, my girls, I haven't even said good morning yet, and it's 2 o'clock, after 2 o'clock already. Okay, so yeah, I've been busy and I'm making a new mini album, and I just decided that instead of just recording it, I'm just going to do it live. What I do and put together, and this way, if anybody has a question, hopefully I can see the comments and answer. Hi, Micah. So, I already recorded one video on how I'm cutting all the paper. I'm doing it different this time because it's only going to be using only one pack of the 12 by 12. And the album is 6 by 6 and it'll have 4 pages. So I was able to actually use up a lot of the paper in a very fun way. So it's not going to be costing an arm and a leg to make it. So what you'll need is just one pack of 12 by 12 and 3 sheets, maybe 4 just in case. But I used up 3 sheets of solid cardstock and about 30 sheets of this solid, just a regular base cardstock. So I used craft color this time. Hey. Oh. Yes, I do have my purple shirt. And actually, it's a shirt that I have. It's called Inch Inevitable here. See? It's all Japanese chins that I got from the Chin Rescue. So I really like it. I wear it a lot. Okay, so if you see the recording after, this is a live video, but if after that, I'm going to put this recording. It'll be available for you to go back to and see everything. And I'm going to post a basics video so that you'll see all the basics of my tutorials. And then, I always do just putting together everything after it's cut and measured and all the edges are inked. So I will also give you a cut list, but I will read the measurements now just so that you'll have an idea. Okay, so this is my base page. It's A1 and I have 2 wings on it. It is 6 by 7¼ and it is double scored on both sides. So it's double scored here and double scored there. Another thing that I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be using regular glue and not tape, just in the interest of doing things a little faster. this time around. Okay, so we have A3, which is a large pocket. I'm going to be putting this here also. And I have A2. A2 is a right flap. A2 is 5 1/4 by 6 5/8, and it is double scored at a 1/2 inch and at 5/8 of an inch. Okay. And then we have a few more things here. Let me see. We have A4, which is a lift flap, and this will go here. Okay, so we have a few things. Let's start. Let's take A3 and cut this piece here. As you can see, I left it here. This is started as a 6 by 5. And I just left it here so that you can see what I'm doing with this big piece. And don't worry about the measurement. Like I said, you know, when the video will be finished, you'll have the cut list available and ready. Okay. And everything is already inked. And by inking, I mean I just take my dabber and I put it in some ink and I cover all the edges so that I want to get rid of the white edges and give it a nice ending, nice finish. Like that. Okay, so let's take this one and put it over A3. And in the video that I made where I cut all the pieces, you'll see how I cut it already. So you don't have to worry about that. You'll see very clearly how I cut it. Okay, after I put it here, I'm going to trim around here. And I'm going to be leaving about 1/8 of an inch border. Like that. Okay. Now, because it is a pocket and my A3 piece is scored on 3 sides, I'm trimming the edges in a triangle exactly where the 2 score lines meet. And I will fold it. And this time I also decided that I'm inking my cardstock because everything is very beigey and browny with, you know, so it gives it a little bit of a definition. I don't usually do it, but this time I decided that I'm doing it. Okay, so this will go over here. A2. That's my A2. There's a right flap. Okay. A2 is 5 1/4 by 6 5/8 double scored. Again, scored at the 1/2 inch and at 5/8 of an inch. And my A2 is going to go over A1, and it is a right flap, so I'm gluing it to the right side with the 2 wings, one on top and one on the bottom. I'm going to turn it around. And I'm gluing it on the bottom. Like that. Okay, so and this will go right on top like that. So that's the pocket going over A2. And the pocket has 3 wings, so you have to glue 3 of them and put this on the bottom. Over here. This piece I actually want to go under. And this is A2 5 3/4 by 3 solid color cardstock. All right, so what we have is we have a rounded corner, a rounded pocket over a flap. Okay, so here I have 2 surfaces. And I have, what do I have here? A4 is a left flap. Okay. Hi, Leanne. Sorry, I'm not reading my comments, and I don't know why I can't really see my Facebook comments again. Okay. Hi, Phyllis. Hi, Carla and Jessica. Oh my goodness, I have so many watching. Hi, Lorna. Okay. Sorry, I when I'm concentrating, I forget to read my comments. It's just not really good. Okay, so A4 is a left flap. It is 5 by 6 and is scored once on the 5-inch side. And this will be here. Okay. I don't know if I want to do, maybe I want to do it a top flap. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to do it as a top flap, not as a left flap. Because I want this to be even there. Okay. This will go here, and then I have 2 pockets right there and there. Okay. Change of plan. I always do that. I always design something, and then the last second I change my mind. Okay. So I have 2 pockets here. I have A6. Yeah, see, you know, this will go like, it will look better this way, I think. Okay. So A5 and A6 pockets. Are 2 1/8 by 7, and it is double scored on the 7th side. So I get this little short pocket that I can put right there like that. Okay. Do the same thing to the other one. Okay. Yeah. Anybody knows how I can not unhide my comment. No, can't cancel that. How can I unhide my comments on Facebook? Because I can't see. Okay, so I'm going to put one pocket over here and one over here. And then I will put, I don't know if I want to put the white one here. One like that, one here and one here. All right, I'll put this here. And this here. Okay. I feel like I didn't cut everything that I needed to cut. Okay. Yeah. All right. I cut 2 pieces of white and I'm going to trim it just a smidgen. I want it to be 5 and 3/4 over here. And this green is nice here, or I put it there. Yeah, it's hard for me to make a decision. Maybe I'll put the green here. Okay, so this is 3 by 5 3/4. This is A4. Put the other pocket here. Okay. And I'll put this one here. I'm going to ink the edges of this one. Hi, Renelle. How are you? Let's see if I can bring the comments. I don't know how to do it. One of these days I'll learn. Okay, and I like this here. And I have these 2 pieces that I'm going to put one here and one here. Okay, so this is A4. And A1. So A1 and A4 are identical. I'm going to put one on this pocket and one on this pocket. Okay. All right, so I have this piece here. I'm going to put one here and one here. I'm going to cut it to 5 3/4. So it's half an inch by 5 3/4. And I don't know why I didn't ink it yet. So this new collection, you'll see when in the video probably where I cut all of the pieces, had a lot of borders. So I removed them from the general page because I can put it back together any way I like. No. Thank you, Ronelle. I'm good. I am good. I'm enjoying myself today, doing a little project, taking a break from working on the website and shipping, and I figured I have all these new collections coming. I might as well just find some time to play and do something fun. Okay, so we have this here and we have this here, and I think I'm going to put the second white over here. And again, normally I wouldn't use just glue over white, but this is a quick project today that I really want to just do and finish. And I'm supposed to get the new collection into the store probably, I would say 2 weeks, or maybe even less than 2 weeks. It's supposed to be here. It's supposed to ship out on Friday. So it could be here really fast. So I wanted this to be ready for you guys. So this is just a very simple first page, a little pocket here, and a little flat page here. Now what I did also is I took, let me see, you can probably see in my little tray here, I have a lot of cutouts from the collection, so we can decorate it in fun ways. I already fussy cut everything. What I didn't do is I didn't ink everything yet. And this will be kind of fun here, and maybe do something little there. This is kind of fun, little envelope. So all these little ones, I might just do like a little tuck, which means I'm going to take this piece of paper and only glue it on a couple of the edges, not all of them. So I only glue it around this side and this side if I want to put it there. So that if I want to do, let's say, a tag, you know, small tag, I can just tuck it in like that, let's say. Okay, so let's do a little tag with this piece. So I just take the leftover piece that I have here. It's 2 3/4 by 3 5/8. And just cut around it. So I give it about 1/8 of an inch around. Okay, so I cut it at 4 by 3. We can trim the corners. But you know what, let me do it with a diagonal, just in case you don't have one like that to trim the corners with. And let me see where my scissors are. So you take this piece, trim the edges a little bit. Hold on. Oh, thank you, Danka. I appreciate it. Danka is saying that it's really nice of me to teach this mini. You're welcome. I try. Okay, let me see. Just 1 second, guys. I really want to be able to see my Facebook comments if I can. Again, I can't see it. It's driving me nuts. Okay. Okay, I'm giving up. Okay, so after I cut the edges here, I can put it over on top and glue it. And don't put too much glue. You really don't need too much. And then you can just go ahead and trim the edges. Make sure everything is even. And I'm going over it with the inking. I use like a dark brown. And we can just go ahead and tuck it into the envelope like that. We can do something else here, something, I don't know what I want to do yet, but we'll see. So this is my first page. Can do something here. You know, if you have leftover pattern paper, you can take a punch and do punch outs. Let's see if I can show you. here. I punched out, let's say, this little heart. So it's fun to just add it here and there. You know, it adds a touch of color. Like that. Okay, so this is the first page. I'm going to put this aside and we're going to do B. Let's get rid of all the little things here. Oh, I remembered I wanted to do something with this one. I wanted to put it here, but I didn't. I did that one instead. Okay. I'm taking all these and I'm putting it aside. There's even with these little things, there's something that I can do, believe it or not. Put it together like a mosaic. Anybody else don't throw things out? All the little papers, I always leave them. Okay, number 2.